gonna be a hell of a night. Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a night. 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 Oh, it's gonna be one hell of a night. It's gonna be a hell of a night. When to remember. It's gonna be a hell of a night.
Hey YouTubers, it's me, Mimi.
What's up? It's me.
And this is us.
Today we'll be coming to you with a video about
submissiveness.
Yes. And a little dab of everything else
in between.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so what do we think about submissiveness in a relationship? Should a woman be submissive?
For the right person.
Okay, that's okay.
For the right person.
Okay, but
it's genuine.
How do you know who the right person is?
You don't.
You don't.
This life is all about tests. You just gotta take it, and if you
submit
fail,
to a boyfriend.
Do it again. I don't know about that. Not all the way. If you're supposed to be dating to marry, so I think maybe so.
Oh, that's how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You are.
Oh.
Well, not for everybody, but
no, we talking about
for
me. Let's please say our disclaimer.
Yeah.
We're not professionals. We did not go to school for this. This is strictly our opinions and our opinions only. Okay?
So yes, in my opinion,
you're dating
too old to just. I'm too old to just be dating to date. I'm dating to marry. Okay. The person that I'm dating. So I guess so. That does mean be submissive right now. If I'm dating them to marry them, yeah. Okay. If they telling me right.
What you feel is okay.
And even if they doing wrong, if I feel like it's right for me, then I probably should listen to it. Because sometimes people want the best for you, even if they're not doing the best for them. So, not that's disrespect true. Though. Like I'm talking about like,
I understand what you mean.
You know, just little examples. If they doing something and then they tell you like maybe not, you do it if you think it's best for you or whatever the case is. So I think submissive is good. I think I agree with being a submissive woman to a man that is a follower of Christ. Yeah, that's what I believe, because I believe that a man that is following Christ is not going to lead you wrong anyway. Yeah. So you know, I don't see anything wrong with being submissive. Yeah. At all. I agree. Boyfriend. If we're dating to marry. Yeah. We're dating to marry, and we are a team. Because I do think it starts at dating. If we're a team, if we're a team, and we're trying to, and we're both being responsible, we're both on the same page. Yeah. We can work this thing. We can probably work this thing out. You know, and not just somebody you just randomly dating. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, so we both agree to being submissiveness to a certain extent. Yeah, like depends on who you're dating, what are y'all dating for? Because everything has a purpose. Sometimes you're just dating just to be dating. Sometimes you're dating to go further, but you got to make sure that person's on the same page as you, because you're not going to come in and plan stuff together and then you go the opposite way. Yes, or come in and I am being submissive. Yeah. And the whole time your plan is not to we're not even on the same page. You know, so it's important to be on the same page. And a lot of people, when you're younger, it's cool to date for a long time because you're young. So you're probably gonna be with that person for the years before y'all actually, you know, get married or whatever. But if you're older, I think waiting all that time is like wasting time. And everybody not excited to get married. Like that's not everybody's goal to get married. Only if that's what you want to do. If your goal is to get married, you can't just sit around and wait, let all this time pass by being right to one man and he ain't even about to marry you. And he don't want what you want. Yeah. So it means you just wasted all your time with somebody who not even about to give you what you want at the end of the day. Yeah. So it could be a gamble, because he then again can just not want to marry you. That too. So you done gave it all to one person. Now he really not. You know, everything serves a purpose. You go to the car wash to get your car wash. You go to the grocery store to buy food or something. You know,
Some people date to date. Some people date with potential. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all be honest, I always tell my boys, be honest. Tell her what you want and what you do not want. And if she don't want to date you, after being honest, then that's all you can do. But what you don't want to do is lead a woman on, have her thinking that you want, y'all together, you want something that she want, and really you don't. Without fairness. And then again, without fairness to the man, if you're not getting what you, as a woman, if you're not getting what you feel like you want, and you choose to stay there, you gotta charge that to the game, because it was a choice, right? It was a choice. So at that point, it is what it is. So it's not, if he didn't lie about it, or if he didn't.
Yeah. You don't have no choice but to respect somebody that's being honest.
Yes. And that's what I always taught them.
Somebody for being honest, then be mad at them for lying. Like, just might as well just tell the truth, and we're gonna be on the same page or where we're going. But like I said, I'm dating to marry, so yeah.
Should you pressure a guy into marriage?
No.
Absolutely.
I don't want nobody to marry me that don't want to marry me. Or I don't want nobody to marry me on...
Not for a baby. I don't want to say
on my time. Like, like, I want him to be ready in his mind that he ready to be married. Because then you hurry up and get married, and it's not even, like, taken serious.
But what about if he want to marry you, but he want time?
That's fine.
But how much time? That's what.
Not a long time. Like, well, I put it like this: if I know by the time I want to be married, if I'm not married by that time, then I don't know. Like, I don't want to waste. I don't want to. How do I want to say this?
All
like,
of you.
I don't want to. Yeah, like I don't want to play.
Yeah.
No more. Like, we have time to play already. I don't want to play no more. So if I got a certain time where I want to be married and he want to say, oh, let's wait, and it be like a year over that, then that's cool. Okay. But if it's like 5 years later, like, no, I was planning to be married by this time. I'm planning to have my kids by this time. Like, I'm not trying to wait. And I feel like if you want to wait that long to marry me, like, you don't want to be with me and you wasting my time. So now it's time for me to heal from you and go find me somebody else. No, actually, I will let the person find me at this point. So,
who raised you?
So yeah.
Absolutely.
So, absolutely. Because if you
and you have a good daddy.
Yeah, and that's so.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all about
standards be up there, you know.
Yeah, but that's the problem though. We'll go into a relationship dating somebody that's not on the same page as us, that don't want what we want. I don't think you should change the game. Yeah. Whatever we went into in the beginning, then we need to agree to change that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you always say about, you go into a relationship, we get married, and both of y'all say we don't want a baby. Yeah. It's not fair to get mad at me if you change your mind.
Yeah, because we agree. That's why we got married, because there was something we agreed on, you know? But me, I want kids, so that means the person that I'm marrying will have to want kids. And the person that I do marry, I want him to be the same way he was when we were dating, because when you fall in love with somebody, you fell in love with them for the person that they showed you. And I want that to really be the person.
Like, I don't want to meet your representative. Who are you?
Yeah, don't show me something and then we get married, then a layer come off, like a whole new person or something like that.
And we're not saying growth. Yeah. Because we know people grow. We're talking like about, don't buy me roses and buy me all this, then we get married. I ain't seen the flaw.
Like, they marry me and still treat me as if you was just trying to get me, like
date.
Yeah. Okay. Like, marry me and still be the same, like as if I'm somebody new to you or something like that. But yeah.
Okay, so should a man want a submissive woman?
I mean, as a man, you should want to be the lead of some. If you're gonna be if you're the right type of man, you should want to be the lead of something. I mean, what you want me to do? I don't need to be with you then. If I had a lead, I don't need to be with you. Okay. Because I just feel like that comes back around to, you know, some women be wanting to be man, and you gotta let a man be a man. So
absolutely,
if he's
without fairness to us as women, I'm not speaking of nobody specifically. It's kind of hard because men don't really be being men.
That's what I'm saying.
In
so
some cases.
If a man wants to be a man, you should let him be a man.
Yeah. Like you want to tell me what to do. You want me to follow what you do. You want me to build with you, but you want to do what you want to do. And that's not how it works. Yes. Everything have rules. You go to work on time.
Yeah.
You do what they tell you to do at work. What's wrong with having a little respect when it comes to home?
It's a difference between leading and controlling.
It is.
That people need to
it is
understood already. It's the difference between leading me in the right direction and trying to control me to go in your direction that you want me to go. That's two different things.
Wait a minute.
We're not doing that.
Yes.
So
yes. Okay. Okay.
People don't really know that. They be like, oh, well, he told me to do this. Like, as far as like wearing something, like, are you telling me not to wear because you think it's
insecure,
trashy, or are you telling me not to wear because you're not secure with me as your spouse?
Or are you telling me not to wear it because you just think it doesn't look ladylike?
Yeah, like that's the difference. You know, between controlling and leading. So you know, people need to get that understood.
I agree.
So
yeah, I totally agree. Okay, so as far as submissiveness, we kind of have an understanding of how we feel.
Yeah.
How we feel. Oh, like right now. Do it right now because you're going to forget.
Yeah, do it right at this.
Go. Boop. Go and hit that button. Like it. Share it if you want to. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Yes. And I know some men may or may not agree with us, but that's why we said this is our opinion.
It's just the opinion.
Do your video. Do you
share it with me so I can watch.
And me, because we are totally different creatures. We are totally
everybody
different.
Got their own opinions. Everybody go into marriages with what they own standards, which is fine, because if you do this in your marriage, I might not do it in mine. But I respect what you do in your marriage.
Yeah, what works for you may not work for me.
Y'all happy, and that makes something we ain't cool with over here. So that don't have nothing to do with it. So you just
okay. When it comes to this submissiveness, and he's like, because other one's about if your friend didn't like it, but if your husband
doesn't like a friend,
does not like your friend. How does that work?
I think it's still a why. Like,
yeah.
What is it? Like, what about it? And I feel like I would like try to peep it. You know, like, well,
that's the one. She
doing this or she doing that.
One of the many things that I have always loved about Pat. He's not controlling at all, and he never. I can't even tell you not one friend. I don't care if we fell out. I don't care what happened. He do not get in between girlfriends' business or any of that. He'll listen to be supported, but he do not get in it. He do not get in it.
He don't really talk that much.
No, he do not get in it.
He don't really say much.
And I'll be like, oh, okay, well, why he do it? Typical girl.
But that's just him. He
just, yes, but he don't.
But stay out of it.
Yeah.
I do think that.
It is between you.
Depending on what it is. Like, if he think that, like, that goes back to the one-sided friendships or whatever the case is. If he thinking like, babe, you always do this or you always do that, you should
in a loving way.
What's going on with that? Yeah, like don't make it so like you need to stop hanging out with her because something petty, because then it makes it look suspicious. Like, why do you want?
Yeah, or why you hanging out with her and she a
I don't like that.
Or she a B?
That's
because
who she is, it don't have nothing to do with me.
Absolutely.
No. So you just gotta be careful of the controlling and your boyfriend or spouse telling you what's best for what they think is best for you, which is giving you the option. Y'all have conversations, y'all what is it called, communicate with each other. I
think you can change the whole dynamic of a conversation by your tone and kind of how you're saying it. You can probably say, I don't want you hanging around her, she this or she that, or she do this, or you can say, well, baby, why don't you and her talk about it? And then it'll make you feel different. Like, wait a minute, maybe she's not acting friendly to me. Instead of trying to push, because when you try to push, how you feel about my friend off on me, that's probably going to...
wild.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? I don't say nothing about your friend.
I do.
Let me stop lying.
Oh, I said I do.
I was just about to say that.
It depends on what... Well, I mean, you don't even have... But I can't say this. The people, the friends that Pat do consider are his friends.
Yeah, they're his friends. Like genuinely.
Yes, the same.
Calling to like how you been.
Good friends.
Or something like that. It's good. He got good friendships.
I agree.
A few friends that he has.
I agree.
So.
I agree. Yeah. Okay, so we agree submissiveness to the right guy. and all that. Do you believe that living together before marriage ruins a relationship?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Unless you're going to take it spiritually.
Unless you take it spiritually,
okay.
Then I mean, of course. But if every day, everybody don't be thinking spiritually all the time.
No, I know. But you know, it'll be that one person that dig in there and find it. Well, if you did.
Scoop it and put it back wherever you got it from. Because like I said, everybody don't think spiritual all day. That's normal. Like, come on. So, I don't think it'll ruin a relationship because y'all live together. If anything, it'll show you who they are. So
it should. And if you choose to marry after that,
choose to marry them after y'all been living together all this time, then that will be on you. Because at the end of the day, a relationship shouldn't change because you are married. The basics shouldn't change because you are married. It should still. He should still be the same person. You know, so if he changed,
and again, we're not talking about growth. We know people grow.
Yeah,
we're talking about the same person that you were before we got married. Meaning that same thing that made me fall in love with you, that same loving thing that you used to do, all of that.
Like, of course, before you get married, yes, you so nice, and then when y'all get married, you so snappy. Like, where was this person?
Yeah, like you don't want to be here or something.
Yeah, because you know, if you have to think in your mind, like, if I would have known you was like that, I would have never married you. That's not the person for you. Or you will see if you live with somebody and y'all not married. If you love them right now, I'm pretty sure when y'all get married, you're still gonna love them. Like, y'all been living with each other, no matter how long it is, a year, 2, 10, 12. Y'all been around each other so much that you should know by now. If y'all, so I don't think that ruins a relationship. If anything, it'll help you out with what you need to do. Nobody can ruin your relationship, but you.
I have always wondered when people's like, well, you know, we was all good, but then we got married and such, and then I'm like,
people don't take it serious.
What happened?
Some people take marriage really, really serious, and then some people want to be married because of the thought of being married, and that's not a good thing. Just because your homegirl and all her friends is married and whatever the case is.
You feel like your clock is ticking.
Yeah, your circle, everybody married, and you the only one not married. That don't mean you go run and go get married, because that ain't what you wanted, and that's cool. Like, who finna judge somebody because they gonna say they weren't married? Well, people do judge, but I'm just saying, like,
why though?
If you in my circle, who finna judge you if you're not married? You're not ready. That's no. Don't get ready. Don't get married under God, and you know y'all relationship. It's gonna be a disaster. Don't even
you're not
do
ready,
because it's not gonna. It's no point of rushing on somebody else's time. You have to get married on your own time. So, like I said, I'm looking to marry, and I'm not marrying to divorce.
Okay.
I'm marrying to stay married, but there are boundaries with that too. Because you can't stay with somebody, you know, and they destroying you physically, mentally, and all that, or all the things that you have the right to get a divorce for. Not those things, but I am marrying to stay married.
As I think you should. I don't think nobody should go into a marriage thinking if we get divorced.
Yeah, people do.
We know it happens. Don't get me wrong. But we also know that people accidentally have miscarriages. People accidentally have car accidents. But every time you get pregnant, are you thinking, oh, what if I lose this? Yes, what if it's you like bringing in that negative?
Yeah, like.
Go ahead. Speaking into existence. Yeah. So you don't want to go, I feel like you don't want to go into it even with that mindset. But of course, it's always good to be prepared for whatever it may be.
But
I don't want to be building separate.
Like, you know how to make something and you know you're going to make it good every time you make it or whatever. So you're really not worried about it. That's kind of what I feel like it should be. Like,
go in there with your all.
You know you're going to make it good every time. So you ain't really too much thinking about it. Like, you ain't going to think like, dang, what if I mess this up? Because I'm cooking it for somebody, you know, because you be nervous when you cook it for somebody. You be thinking that, just think of a marriage like that. Like, I know I got this. Like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah. And even if that person not on the same page or that person not doing their part, just make sure that you've done yours. You've done yours. Yes. Because, I agree.
For sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing what you got to do.
Make sure you're doing what you got to do. So, we don't disagree with submissive. Yeah. What was that we was talking about? And I said we was over there, and I think we had disagreed a little bit.
Should a man love a woman more in a relationship? Or should the woman love the man more? Or should it be equal?
I think that it should be equal. But I do think that in a relationship, the way I may word it may sound crazy, but it has its seasons. Like, I may be mad and not be feeling this right now. And you may feel different. And then the roles may change. When you've been in a relationship a long time,
roller coaster.
Yeah, it kind of, you always love each other and all that. But, you know, you have your times. You just have your times, like, you know, something when you was younger or whatever it may be, like, oh, is this going to work? And he may be feeling like this can work. Or I may be feeling like, oh, can this work? And he may, you know, and the roles can change. What do you feel about it? Do you think one person should love the person more?
I think it should be equal, but I do think that a man should love a woman more.
Why?
Because I just do. Like, I don't know. I just think he should. It seemed like the relationship would be stronger if he's the one that's putting more into everything. Whether it's the one that's financially stable, the one that, I don't know. I just think he should. He's the, what is it called when you're building the house?
He's the head of the house.
No, the
foundation. The foundation.
Yeah.
Oh, so you basically saying he should make sure that everything is right, period.
If he down, she down. If he up, she up. So.
Okay.
And physically, men are stronger. But mentally, women are stronger. So I just feel like if he gonna do something, you know, love me a little bit more than I love you. So that way, I'm always secure, like always.
Who is this? Somebody please tell me who I've been getting on camera with for the past month. Who is this?
I'm grown.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
So that's just my opinion about it. Like,
not that we don't think relationships are equal. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Equal. I'm just saying.
We're not saying that.
My opinion, I just want him to just love me a little bit more. So I just always be like really secure. Even though we wouldn't even know. We would never have a conversation. Like, it will always go back and forth. Like, I love you more. No, I love you. It's always going to be like that. But I want to feel it. I want to feel like, dang, he just, so you saying even when I'm feeling down when I'm feeling down, I know that you love me.
You know.
I don't have to ever question you.
Oh, all right then. Okay. Yeah, so I see what you're saying. Okay.
So it's not like, it's like a battle.
And we know all men may not agree with this, but that's why you're not, if you want to disagree, you're welcome to come sit down at the table with us and talk about it.
Because I would like to hear it.
Yeah. These are our perspectives and our opinions and how we feel.
I would want in a relationship and what she wants in her relationship that she currently in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta have your goals already planned out. That's one of my goals. That's like top of the list. Just want him to love me more. That's it.
I think that's sweet. Yeah. I do.
Cause you, as a woman, you know you love your boyfriend. Love you.
Yeah, we do.
But you kind of be like down there a little bit. Dang, why he did that? I don't really love me. Even if it's an argument, like, dang, is he losing interest? But a man don't never have to know that because we so like, we're our emotions all over our bodies.
We
so
do.
It's like, we don't hide anything. That's just a woman.
We don't hide anything.
No, we don't have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
A woman is easily affectionate. It's not hard for us to
It's not hard.
But a man, like, they just got to be hard all the time.
So basically, she is saying we want to know.
Without question.
Without question. That without a shadow of a doubt. Even if it's hard times.
It don't matter.
Bad times, we want to know that you got us.
Yeah. Even if it's random.
And if that's what you want, you can speak it. But right now, it's girls.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, you speak it. But right now, we're talking about us as women.
And it's cute to like randomly say it. Because women say it all the time. Like, you can randomly send a text. Or if you live with your boyfriend, spouse, whatever, you can randomly say I love you.
Stop taking relationships for granted.
Yeah, if he the one saying it all, like if he said it randomly, that'll make your whole like, dang, he really said he loved me.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Would you catch a fish and put it back in the water if you want it?
No.
Okay then. Treat us the same.
Yeah, so that's what that is.
Okay.
That's just one of my goals on my relationship.
I like
goals,
that.
Marriage goals or whatever.
I needed her to mentor me when I was younger. Where were you?
A baby.
Oh my God. So intelligent.
Thank you, girl.
Okay.
Gotta grow someday.
Absolutely.
Your mind gotta grow bigger than it is.
Why do you think it take them a minute?
I think it's a pride thing, you know.
Oh, okay.
Men don't want people. They homeboy. As soon as they fall in love, they homeboy. It's funny. Oh, you in love? You doing this? You doing that? But yeah, girl, we be like, oh my.
We
God.
Do.
You know, it's just a pride thing. You know, but I mean, that's why once he fall, he be there for you and whatever. So it's some men that get taken advantage of too.
Yes, it's true.
So it's just like
it's true.
But right now we just talking about the girl side. You know, we can't really talk for the boys.
Yeah. We would really like to start having open conversations where we can invite you know, people that may feel the opposite of us, or a male's perspective about some of the things that we talk about.
That'll be lit.
That'll be So we're gonna probably.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna try to start doing that, and you know, we don't always agree.
We don't. Like she said something totally different from what I said.
Yeah.
But I can hear her side. She can hear my side. Sometimes you understand and agree. Sometimes you, I get what you're saying, and I still don't agree with you. So it just depends.
Yeah, because that works for you.
Yeah, it just depends on.
Yeah, I understand why you do what you do because that works for you. So you have to understand why I do what I do because that works for me, and that's okay. That's the only thing I have.
Never put your input in somebody else's relationship. Yes. Unless they ask you.
Yes. Like, and you still got to be careful with that.
You still like get them like.
Still have to be careful with that because sometimes people just want to vent.
Yeah,
they don't really want.
I'm here to listen.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, they don't really want to hear.
That's why they would have to say it at their mouth. Like, what should I do? You gotta ask because I ain't.
Well, I would never say leave anyway.
I'm never gonna tell you.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody beating you, or beating your
like,
kids, or just you know the things that people molestation and stuff like that.
Unforgivable stuff.
Like you need to.
Forgiving.
/ forgiving. Yeah.
On your time though.
Yeah.
Of course.
But
everything just works on your time, really. As a person, men or women, it just kind of you just do what's best for you. No matter who you are, you just do what's best for you. Yeah.
So if you sit him down and you tell him that this is what you want, or he sit her down and say, well, this is what you want in the relationship. How do we move forward?
You have to respect what they said and either stay or respect what they said and leave.
Do you think a person should walk away from a relationship if they know that a person is expecting something out of them that they're not willing to give?
Yes.
I agree. Walk away.
Because I feel like time is so valuable. And
it
you can never get the time that's passed. We cannot get back what we just said 5 minutes ago. So if I said something I regret it, I can never get that back.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of gotta just value your time, and everybody know you don't got that much time. So you kind of gotta live every day like it's your last day.
Yeah. Yes, because it could be.
And if I want to get married and you ain't trying to do that, then no. Or if I want to do something and you ain't trying to do it, then it's like you either doing it with me or you getting left.
Yes, and that's another thing I used to always say. It's not people tend to think that you're giving them an ultimatum. I'm not giving you an ultimatum. I'm telling you that this is what I want, and if that is not what you want, then we're not on the same page. So maybe we should go our separate ways. It's not an ultimatum, and even on your part. You're not giving me an ultimatum say, oh, okay, well, I don't want to get married. And if you want to get married, we can't be together. I don't think that's an ultimatum. That's you telling me how you feel and what you want and what you expect. And if I feel different, then we move and we go our separate ways. It's not an ultimatum.
And I respect it.
And respect.
And I'm gone.
Bye.
Because you know you want married, so you go.
Bye.
But if you thinking in your mind, I don't want to be married either, y'all might as well stay together. That's just that. So it just communication. That's really like the #1 over everything. Is like communicating, because if you don't communicate
with the submissiveness,
I don't know what you want. You don't know what I want. So
let me know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, is this different coming here and saying, don't go outside no more?
You what?
Then saying, don't go outside no more. It's danger out there.
Yes.
What's wrong with saying that? Like, what's wrong with saying that?
Yes.
Nothing wrong with saying that. Something, you know, respect.
I don't feel comfortable with both of us going to the store, so maybe I'll go, because, you know, just being sweet. Or one of us go at a time, something like that. You just gotta communicate.
Yeah, I agree. So we both agree on submissiveness. Tell us what y'all think. Comment down below. Do you think women should be submissive? If so, to who? Their husbands, their boyfriends, somebody that they're just talking to. You know, because a lot of times people mess up their relationships with other people when they think they got something. When they think they got something, like, oh, I always wanted a husband, honey, I got one, I don't need nobody.
Yeah, but did you get it because
Everybody else had one.
Something you wanted to do, or did you get it because you were trying to rush and beat somebody else to it, or rush and join the club of everybody that's married? Because honestly, you could be thinking like, oh my God, they all married, they happy, and 5 out of 10 of them
not
miserable,
but just not telling you their business.
And you don't even know.
You don't know.
So that's why you just never judge a book by its cover. You gotta read it first.
Well. If y'all don't buy us a studio so we can have these conversations and bring people on, because let me tell you something, honey. This right here, I don't know her.
Yeah.
I don't know her. We have talks, we talk all the time, but it seems like every time, like this right here is just kind of bringing out the more mature you. Like, girl, you who I need to call a long time ago about your daddy.
Shut up.
Like, girl, man, this guy dating and stuff. And you be like, girl, where you be? Yeah, not in a bad way. I'm saying you just got not in a bad way. Just a girl.
I just want what's best for people. I'm a positive person. Like, I'm really not negative. Like, for real. That's crazy.
I agree.
Normally, you be having like a little inch of negative, but I always try to find like the best thing.
Until somebody cross you, and then that's it.
Once you cross me, I'm just gonna cut you off because there's no point.
Yeah.
But I do try to look at the best in everything. Even if it's on TV, I'm still gonna be like, well, you know, maybe you don't know what he do off the camera.
Yeah,
you just
that's true. That's true. So yeah, this I talk about
relationships.
Relationship for as submissiveness, as far as
marriage, living together.
Yeah, living together before marriage. It's just our opinions, as we stated. But if you have some, if you have a question, leave it down below. I've been married for 24 years. If it's something I can answer, drop it down. I ain't want to tell you everything has been easy, but I can tell you till this day, I still love him. And I can tell you that. And I still want to be with him.
Important.
Yeah.
If you ain't got love, then y'all.
Yeah, we have our times like everybody else have had their times, you know. It's not about that, but I'm just giving you some words of encouragement. Yeah.
And to still love after 24 years, that's a great thing.
Through it all. Yeah. So, like, share, subscribe, comment. If you have a conversation you want us to talk about, let us know. We'll be discreet. We'll just bring it up in our basic conversation and just kind of throw it in there.
A topic, if you heard a piece of this video and you want to take a little piece and we talk more about that, then
if you want to come join me and talk about something. If you want
to join,
we can set that up.
Let us know.
Yes.
And we can get into it.
Yes. We're going to continue to do real conversations. We're going to continue to do challenges and little fun things too.
Blogs.
Blogs. But, you know, we're growing. We're still learning as usual. I know I said that every episode, but
we are growing though.
Yeah.
Every episode.
Yeah. And we are learning every episode. So, like, share, subscribe, comment. Click the like button right now. I can't trust y'all. Let me see. So, yes. Anything else you'd like to talk about when it comes to this?
No,
to get everything out of your system.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you say everything?
Everything I had to say.
I said everything I need to say. So,
she's going to be waiting on y'all where?
Behind this camera.
Okay, we love y'all. And I'm Mimi.
I'm me.
And don't forget to
blossom. So, guys, we forgot to mention before we cut the video that Ariel is signing a book on the book giveaway, and the person who won, we will be mailing you the book tomorrow, so it will probably get to your house next week, and we hope you enjoy it. So guys, the person who was supposed to win our cash giveaway or gift card giveaway,
they didn't respond.
Never reached out to us.
No, I messaged her.
Well, yeah,
she read it, but she obviously probably thought it wasn't serious.
Like
so
a scam or something.
Yeah, so there's nothing we can do about it. So we're gonna pull again.
Yeah, we gotta pull again.
Good thing I kept the names. So if this person don't respond, then we'll just move on to the next person again.
Basically, you have 48 hours. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, and the person who won is Brianna D. Henderson.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Brianna D. Henderson, you are the winner for the cash giveaway. Boop.
Well, we'll reach out to Bree.
We will reach out
which is my niece.
Yeah. On my dad's side.
Yeah.
So, Girl, you just got you a little
wow.
giveaway.
Okay.
Boo,
So
boo.
we'll reach out to Bree. We'll get a cash app and we'll send her.
And we'll show proof on our channel
yeah.
that this is real.
Yeah.
And
what's our next goal when we reach how many subscribers? 500.
when we reach.
We got a while to go, but if we reach 500, we'll do it again.
500,
we'll do it again.
We're gonna do it again with something really, really nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for y'all, then we wouldn't even be at 500. So we gotta do something nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Brianna, reach out to us ASAP, girl. You got a prize.
It's gonna be a hell of a night. Oh, it's gonna be one hell of a night. It's gonna be a hell of a night. When to remember.
It's gonna be a hell of a night. I don't drink, I don't smoke, get some half light. Right. It's gonna be a hell of a night. Downtown rooftops, you see this sight. Right. It's gonna be a hell of a night.